Alright, we're currently working on week 68, Think Fast, Rifts to Korhal, with Speed Freaks and Propagators. Let me quickly show you the mastery points that I'll be using. Feel free to pause it there if you need to. And we're going to get right into it. So Speed Freaks enemies have increased movement speed, and Propagators have the shapeless life forms that creep towards your base, transforming anything they touch into copies of themselves. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this on Gamescom. I believe it was Loco and Winter tried this, or maybe it was just Winter. Anyways, they got wrecked really fast. So, Spider Mines, Shadow Strike, all these things are going to do really good damage against them. Spider Mines, because the Propagators don't actually turn the Spider Mines, or the Spider Mines basically trigger fast enough so you don't have to worry about them. So hopefully we can deal with the first couple ones really easily. And then we'll go from there. All right. I had to reset my controller hotkeys. It's funny. I love doing multiple things at the same time. So nice. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this one. This one shouldn't be too bad. As long as you've got a decent amount of DTs. See, we're not going up against Zerg, so that's a good thing to know. I'm going to go ahead and find out who we are going up against. I'd rather just sacrifice them than bring them back to our base. Not really worth it. Anyway, so the first attack wave, we should be fine. I should be able to get the Shadow Guard to take care of it. Well, between the two of us, we should be able to take care of this pretty easy. As long as they don't... Alright. Fortunately, I lost that, but there's really not much I can do about that anyways. Unfortunately, I will have to do this. Here comes those first Propagators. But my partner did go pretty crazy on... Well, not crazy, but he did make sure to hit the Vultures as fast as possible. So that should be really helpful to both of us. Anyways, now I can try to finish up the rest of my tech here. Yeah, we took care of the first ones with the spider mines, so that was good there. Now I can just finish up the rest of my production cycles. Continuing to get more and more. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get this back up to health, but it shouldn't matter from this point forward. I guarantee we are going to need some anti-air as well, unfortunately. I mean, it's not unfortunate. Kind of par for the course here, but eventually it's going to be pretty important to have. Very important for me to get my Shadow Strike. That's going to be one of the most important things I do. It's almost ready to go. Make sure I get Shadow Strike right off the bat. Yeah, it's kind of not necessarily going to be completely up to me to get anti-air, because you will eventually get some bioforces below. But the unfortunate thing too is I want to be able to have some forward pylons. Everybody pull back for a minute. So he's going to get a decent amount of kills, which is going to be really awesome. So I want 2 Stargates as much as, at least. I wouldn't mind getting a 3rd one later on. It just depends on how quickly we deal with any sort of large amount of air units. Make sure I get cloak first. Okay. All right. And make sure I get that one, and then we should be ready to go. Right on. And basically all the propagators spawn from buildings. So if you kill all the buildings, you're pretty much set. And making sure I get all of my upgrades. So Corsairs are not necessarily the best thing to deal with the bonus, so I'm just going to go ahead over here. All right, here we go. It's nice if we can have the Hyperion pull aggro. Oh, let me pull back for a second. keep moving around. Should be able to take care of almost all of that, but I can come back if I need to. Alright, so that's killed that. See, I don't really want to make cannons at all either, because those aren't really going to do much for me anyways. And I've been turning off the autocast of the Corsairs, because I feel like it doesn't really do as much, and I can control things a little bit easier. Let's go take care of the bonus. And they die. Everybody pull back. Everybody come over here. Want to kill these things real quick? Cool, you got that. Make sure our partner knows I got TS. Make sure I spam a bunch of these disruption webs everywhere. This is a good little mission here. I say this is good. that was good. Yeah, so Shadow Strike and Spider Mines, probably your best bet for this one. That's horrible. That's horrible. So yeah, Spider Mines is a very, very good thing to do here. Just a great way to do defense. So Nova could probably do pretty well for this one as well. Vorazun's pretty darn good for this one. I don't really know if there's too much else to say about this week. Yeah, honestly, I think the hardest thing to deal with is going to be that first attack wave. I have a feeling that if you really want to do Vorazun, you could probably sneak your Dark Pylon into a place and then kind of surround it by other things so that hopefully you don't pull, or hopefully that your Dark Pylon doesn't get messed with. Thankfully, my partner was able to drop a Vulture down to kind of deal with that and kind of pull a little bit of aggro so I didn't lose my Nexus. I did have to pull all of my drones away from my mineral line because while they're mining, they do pull a little bit of aggro and you don't want to lose all of your workers. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Hunter AFI.